What's John Thune going to do? Let's skip over an overwhelming House vote. Will John Thune take this up? There are very few Republican senators on the record in favor of it, as best I can tell. The gentleman from Missouri is an exception because he's often an exception. But what do you expect happens now in the Senate once the House passes this?
Well, I think it's interesting because we all assume that Trump did not want it out. Therefore, if he lost the House, he would go to the Senate and try to get it buried. But if he's calling for it to be released, now the problem is, what do Republicans like? Most of your base wants it out. So I now think maybe it will come out. I think maybe the Senate will vote for it eventually. They'll
Sean,
put it on something.
yeah. So Sean Dan says eventually, but will Thune dick around and kind of try to get a sense of things, or will he just instantly say there's going to be a vote?
So if I were John Thune, I would take the bird in the hand and just say, Mr. President, since you gave me the green light, I am announcing that as soon as this passes, I mean, you might as well go.
Well, but you sure the president wants that? He didn't mention this. He didn't. I'm serious. It's possible that he thinks he can bottle it up in the Senate.
Well,
right?
that's the issue. They just, if he's got to figure out where he stands right away.
Yeah.
Because he's either got to bury this thing and then that's it, but he can't go back and forth a little because his members are going to want to know know how to message this.
I mean, what's just so bizarre is like you're literally twisting arms of individual members, threatening them with primaries, calling people in the Situation Room, and then you're like, we should vote for it. We have nothing to hide. Let it out.
That's why we call it a 180.
I got to tell you though, here's the thing. I always in the back of my mind. Remember who controls the release, right? DOJ is going to determine what gets out, and if I were Democrats right now, I'd be very, very worried about who's on that list and what's about to come out.
Only one president, Sean.
People have asked how much is there? There's a lot. The documents that have been released, also voluminous, are simply from the Epstein estate. There's a lot of material that the Justice Department has, and we'll see. Also, unclear to me whether it's been redacted already. Because if it hasn't already been fully redacted, this could be a long time, even if the president signs it into law. And again, it's not a foregone conclusion that the Senate will take it up or break a filibuster. It's not a foregone conclusion that the president will sign it. But even if all those things happen, and even if they happen in short order, it could be a long time before we see the documents if the redactions haven't taken place.
They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America.
And don't forget, you can now listen to the morning meeting and Two-Way Tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.